Joshua chapter 15. The lot for the people of Judah, their clans, extended south to the border of Edom, to the wilderness of Zin in the extreme south. The southern border ran from the tip of the Salt Sea south of the Tongue. It ran southward from Scorpion's Pass, went around Zin and just south of Kadesh Barnea. Then it ran past Hezron, ascended to Adar, and curved around to Karka. From there it passed along the Asmon, came out at the Brook of Egypt, ending at the sea. This is the southern boundary. The eastern boundary, the Salt Sea up to the mouth of the Jordan. The northern boundary started at the shallows of the sea at the mouth of the Jordan, went up to Beth Hoglah, and around to the north of Beth Arabah, and to the Stone of Bohan, son of Reuben. The border that ascended to Debir from the troubled valley and to north toward Gilgal, which lies opposite Red Pass, just south of the gorge. The border then followed the waters of En Shemesh and ended at En Rogel. The border followed the Valley of Ben Hinnom along the south slope of the Jebusite ridge, that is Jerusalem. It ascended to the top of the mountain opposite Hinnom Valley of the west, at the northern end of Rephaim Valley. The border then took a turn at the top of the mountain to the spring, the waters of Nephtoah, and followed the valley out to Mount Ephron, to turn towards Baalah, that is Kiriath Jearim, took another turn west at Baalah to Mount Seir, curved around to the northern shoulder of Mount Jearim, that is Keshalon, descended to Beth Shemesh and crossed to Timnah. The border then went north to the ridge of Ekron, turned toward Shekeron, passed along to Mount Baalah, and came out at Jebneel. The border ended at the sea. The western border, the coastline of the Great Sea, this is the boundary around the people of Judah for their clans. Joshua gave Caleb, son of Jephunneh, a section among the people of Judah, according to God's command. He gave him Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron. Arba was the ancestor of Anak. Caleb drove out 3 Anakim from Hebron, Sheshai, Ahiman, and Talmah, all descendants of Anak. He marched up from there against the people of Debir. Debir used to be called Kiriath Sepher. Caleb said, "Whoever attacks Kiriath Sepher and takes it, I'll give my daughter Achsah to him as his wife." Othniel, son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it, so Caleb gave him his daughter Achsah as his wife. When she arrived, she got him to ask for farmland for her father. As she dismounted from her donkey, Caleb asked her, "What would you like?" She said, "Give me a marriage gift. You've given me a desert land. Now give me pools of water." And he gave her the upper and lower pools. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the people of Judah, clan by clan. The southern towns of the tribe of Judah in the Negev were near the boundary of Edom: Kebzeel, Eder, Jaguar, Kinar, Dimona, Adadah, Kadesh, Hazar, Ithnan, Ziph, Telem, Bealoth, Hazar Hadattah, Kiriath Hezron, that is Hazar, Amam, Shema, Moladah, Hazar Gaddah, Heshmon, Beth Pelet, Hazar Shual, Beersheba, Bizothea, Bela, Lim, Ezem, Eltlad, Keshil, Homa, Zikla, Madmana, Shansana, Leboath, Shilhim, Ain, and Rimmon. A total of 29 towns and their villages. In the Shephelah, the western foothills, there were Eshtoah, Zorah, Ashnan, Zonah, En Ganin, Tappuah, Enan, Jamuth, Adullam, Sokor, Azekah, Sharim, Adithaim, and Gedara, or Gedorthoram, 14 towns and their villages. Zenan, Hadashah, Migdal Gad, Dilian, Mizpah, Joktheel, Lachish, Bozhath, Eglon, Kabon, Lamash, Kiklash, Gederoth, Beth Dagon, Naim, and Makkedah, 16 towns and their villages. Libnah, Esther, Ashan, Ifthatah, Eshnan, Nezib, Kila, Akzib, and Marashah, 9 towns and their villages. Ekron with its towns and villages. From Ekron west to the sea, all that bordered Ashdod with its villages. Ashdod with its towns and villages. Gaza with its towns and villages, all the way to the Brook of Egypt, the great sea in the western border. In the whole country, Shamir, Jatar, Sokur, Dana, Kiriath Sannah, that is Debir, Anna, Eshtemoh, Anim, Goshan, Holan, and Gilor, 11 towns and their villages. Arab, Damah, Eshan, Janir, Beth Tappuah, Afekah, Hamtua, Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, and Zior, 9 towns and their villages. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Jutar, Jezreel, Jokdim, Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 towns and their villages. Halhul, Beth Zur, Gedar, Marath, Beth Anoth, and Tekon, 6 towns and their villages. Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns and their villages. In the wilderness, Beth Arabah, Midin, Sekaka, Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and En Gedi, 6 towns and their villages. The people of Judah couldn't get rid of the Jebusites who lived in Jerusalem. The Jebusites stayed put, living alongside the people of Judah. They are still living there in Jerusalem. Apologies for pronunciation of towns and places.